Or at least, might as well get you some adjustments in. Practice some adjustments.
We're a couple of miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I was going to be on tilt if I had a weather game.
Welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set.
I'm live too. Also, by the way.
And off we go here from Mile High. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
That's crazy.
It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey.
Oh, shit.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Harvey. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Try to use this. I don't need to do it.
It's only a couple. Tyke Smith. They're on the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. A run once more. That's Harvey. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard. 3rd down and 9. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 39 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Harvey. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. They'll get maybe 3 out of that.
You're telling me. See the guy I'm playing.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by
I'm just calling cover two, and he can't beat it. I mean, he's checking it down, but I guess I've been doing great. He just threw a pick six.
the distance. Touchdown, Tampa. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it, and the Buccaneers will take a 7-0 lead. Here's McLaughlin.
First quarter is halfway over already. I haven't even seen the ball yet.
This taken at the 5. And he'll be taken
And they have previous play and auto flip off in this league. We get sacked from this quickly.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Second down. Nix. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And they will
Great
bring down
tackle,
on the
man.
other side of midfield. That pickup good for 29 yards.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Oh yeah, we can definitely do it.
A run with Harvey. Has some room inside the 30. And he'll be taken down.
Somebody's
but
hurt.
not
Oh,
before he
shit.
gets
Oh,
to
yeah,
the
yeah.
Broncos, 18.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were
It's
going to get
always-
this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
It,
That is caught. And
It's
he'll
a good-
take it on in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. That is second TD catch of the season. A try here for the extra point.
that's why I don't use the Raiders, honestly.
It's up and good. Broncos will tie things up.
I would have been okay with Ritter, but not Gino.
In the opening quarter.
Finally get to see the ball. Okay, here we go.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ways to be on these guys.
They send Evans in motion. They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
That's Ibuka in motion. Second down throw for Mayfield.
Blocked it.
Here down the field will fall incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it'll be third down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
That's good.
Gain of 13 for number 13. And a first down.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Run. Pistol. Run. Hey, alert. Watch out.
On first and 10, here's Baker.
That was not even.
Down the field, but
Probably wrong roster.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense.
I don't know what the hell. I was expecting a dig route. I threw that too early, and he ran a comeback, and it just sailed.
Pretty good separation.
Luckily, it sailed, but I don't know why I thought that was. I don't know.
they'll try again here. Second and 10.
180. Watch out.
Here's the Florida Gator, Dameon Pierce. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play
weird.
call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive
blitz
yards,
radar
stay
thing.
on
I think
track,
that's good.
because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Point it right.
That's Ibuka in motion.
Stop.
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. Got a man. It's Ibuka. Complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's well done as they get the conversion on third and 13. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
180. Hurry.
That's Ibuka in motion.
Hey, alert 30. Up. Pistol. Watch out.
On first down is Mayfield.
Sad. Oh, I should have hit the
Bit
face.
too much. The pass is incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Bucky Irving. And it'll lead to a second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Baker is going to give it to Irving. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a gain of a yard.
Converted twice on third down already.
I think this,
on
this
drive.
the blitz radar ability is bugged right now.
Hey, alert.
And let's see here.
Alert. Watch out.
Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. His throw left side is complete. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
It's fourth down.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football. As they've got it looking at fourth down and 2. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Buccaneers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The return starts from the 5. And
Mm-hmm.
they'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Ran. I lost my best guy. He got the run.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Nix. Flush to his right. Taking off. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. He'll take a shot with
Oh,
Mills.
thanks.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Oh, this is so bad, man.
Straight ahead goes Harvey. And he'll get forward for a couple. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Bucs' 31-yard line.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 8. On the give, it's Harvey.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Got it into the hands of Mims. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8. That's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's swung out to Harvey. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
I don't think he got there wrapped up at the line
Yeah.
of scrimmage.
I barely lost another linebacker, man.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
He'll try to run here with Harvey.
That's crazy, man.
The 1st down, just past the marker. It is 1st and goal.
That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard.
Here's a run. We'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Losing all these linebackers like this is
2nd
nuts,
and
bro.
goal. That one is complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up
3rd and goal. Here's Nix to throw. brought in the end zone. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver.
Game shouldn't even be close, for real, for real.
And this one gives his team the lead.
So this game shouldn't even be close, for real.
Is good. And the
My game
Broncos are on top.
should not even be this close. No, I can't watch your game because I'm in the game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Kings! Up, 20! Stop!
That was another play.
It's Irvin. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Or maybe
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able
I
to
know
shed
it's gonna
his
reset
block
my shit.
and make the play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
180! Run. Stop!
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Going up top. He's got it. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. And even 30 yards. Here's 1st and 10.
180! Hey, alert 33!
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Quick throw here is complete. And he won't quite make it to the
gotta
final
get in
run,
there,
but he's
man.
out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 35 yards. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. Now, this looks like a design run, and he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They send Evans in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. To the goal line and in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown Buccaneers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Amari DiMercado to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
I nigga dead, man. I hate this. This shit is so bad.
He'll go play action with Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line.
And the Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
On 1st down, it's Harvey. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short game.
Oh my god, you just ripped the tackle. Oh my god.
And he will go all the way.
He ripped on the tackle.
Evan Ingram. Broncos move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. This is Irving. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Second down, they need 7. Now Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
That's Ibuka in motion. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. There's a reception for Chris Godwin. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. Now Mayfield. This one brought in by Curtis Samuel. And he'll take this one in. Curtis Samuel. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Buccaneers extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This returnable, it's DeMercado. Whoa! And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Nick snap on 1st and 10. That's caught by Harvey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. No signal, timeout call, 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. Extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good. And the Broncos have taken a 4-point advantage. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Set. 180. Watch out.
Throwing is Mayfield. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Here's Mayfield running from the pistol. He'll swing this out wide to Irving. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They send Evans in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. And back deep is Marvin Mims. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. With Harvey. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll stick with Harvey. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
Here comes 3rd and 6. On the give, this is Harvey.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Nick's gonna throw for it. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out.
It's a turnover.
And it results in a turnover on down. On 1st down, here's Irvin. He takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They send Evans in motion.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! Kings, Kings, Kings! Point it right, point it right, point it right. Watch out!
On 2nd down, Baker. He'll go right and find his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
180! Run, run, run. Hey, alert 33! Alert, alert, alert! Real. Up, up! Regular, regular, regular!
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's caught. It's Evans. 14 yards on that pass play there. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
180! Hurry, hurry!
They send Evans in motion.
Pistol. Hey, alert, alert! Watch out!
On 1st down is Mayfield. That's caught. It's Dameon Pierce. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
He'll get it inside the 20. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
King!
They send Evans in motion.
180! Watch out!
Baker to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Dameon Pierce. Touchdown, Tampa. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He gets it to go. And the Bucs go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This returnable, it's DeMercado. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Don't go.
On the ground, this is Harvey. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Jeremy Crawshaw.
The Broncos bringing out their punter. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
Run. What? Hey, alert 33. Up. Alert. Real. Regular. What?
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
Hey, alert. Pistol. Real.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. That is hard. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20s. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A gain of 48.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out at the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. They send Godwin in motion. To throw is Mayfield. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
What an impressive play by this linebacker. I mean, Mike, back in the day, you would never see a linebacker take down a wide receiver in the open field like that. But these guys are tremendous athletes who can really hold their own in space. And he killed that play before it even had a chance to develop.
second down throw from Mayfield. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming. And at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Regular. 180. Up, Johnson. What's up?
Now Mayfield. That is caught. And he's close to the goal line. Won't have the touchdown, but he does pick it up on third down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
Real. Pistol. Kings! That's...
Throwing is Baker. This one caught at the floor. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Bucky Irving. Touchdown Buccaneers. So that's his second touchdown this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year.
Broncos 28.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. A return now from the 4. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Throw it here on first down. Forced to his right. That's swung out to Harvey.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Handoff now for Harvey. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as he's able to get to the 37-yard line.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Nick snap on first and 10. Caught by Harvey. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
To throw is Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
We'll go play action with Nix. Forced out wide, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
Back at his own 49.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He will air this out, looking for Sutton.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Nix gonna throw for it. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Shorty got that body out of no time, set up, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Throwing, Nix. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. They send Evans in motion. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Now here comes the screen to Pierce. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
That's a pickup of 33. The defense bewildered. A rough start to this drive.
First down, Buccaneers.
Point it right, point it right. Hey! 180! Hey, alert, 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 alert! Watch out!
They'll drop to throw. And he'll take it on in. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. McLaughlin now for the extra point. Backed up because of the penalty, but no matter. The extra point is good.
Broncos 28.
Here's McLaughlin now. After score, he'll kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll run straight ahead with Pierce. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Stop! Stop!
On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. Escaping to his left. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
I think everyone in the stadium is expecting a run there. So what do? On these early downs? You call play action. I love it. You're hoping to catch them off guard and selling out on the run here down near the goal line, but defense was ready for it. Nowhere to go with the ball. It's a really nice job there by the defense, staying disciplined in their coverage.
And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look. And indeed, this call will be overturned.
52, Broncos 28.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Second and 10. A run once more. That's Harvey. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. They'll go down to a knee. their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch.